because he disagrees with you over drama regarding another child. Get a job. Job. Job.
This video may contain subjects not suited for vulnerable individuals. If you are sensitive, I recommend to click off.
Hello everyone, you may be wondering, where the fuck I've been for 8 months. I at least I got a haircut, guys, right? God, I fell off. Now, this video is actually going to be a little bit more calmer, you know, just light criticisms of Mushroom Girl, but after just doing a little bit of research on her current actions, what the fuck, man? Like, goddamn. Like, I am genuinely shocked on how bad of a person Mushroom Girl is. Like, it is genuinely shocking to me. But the real question is, what is a Mushroom Girl? And why the fuck is she so bigoted? Now, yes, guys, I am sorry for being gone for months. Life decided to get its little grubby little hands on me, and now suddenly I'm inside a new house, so yeah. But to actually get to the point of the video, who is Mushroom Girl? Now, from the information I could gather from Mushroom Girl's channel, she's relatively a commentary YouTuber that also does animations. It's around 50-50 from what I could get with slightly more commentary videos. Now, am I going to go on a schizo rant about how commentary YouTubers caused 9/11 and how there's a voice in my head telling me to kill everybody? No, of course not. Only a schizo would do that. But being serious here, a lot of commentary YouTubers are awful. They usually don't include that much editing at all, and it's just made to be slop. And Mushroom Girl is no exception to this at all. And I mean, for an artist, you would suspect them to put a little bit more effort into their videos, especially knowing they literally draw art. But you don't get that with Mushroom Girl. Most of her videos are incredibly unedited and pretty raw. Now, of course, the things I've said, that doesn't mean you're a terrible YouTuber. You could still have slop content and I would still enjoy it. My main issue with Mushroom Girl's content is not just because it's poorly edited, it's simply because her YouTube videos are so stretched out. Her videos easily go from being 30 minutes to easily an hour or an hour and a half for no reason. And again, this would be fine, but with these two issues combined, her content is kind of a waste of time if you really think about it. Literally, you can do anything else and that would be a much better way to use your time than watch a Mushroom Girl video. I mean, you could literally watch a movie instead of watching a Mushroom Girl video. That's how bad it is. And the worst part is that I do want to enjoy her videos. Most of the time, she actually gives good criticisms. But her videos are just so bad. It's just unbearable to watch sometimes. Sometimes I just don't even watch a video. I just play a video game while listening to her video. That's the only way I can actually consume it. And I'm going to be real with you. The video literally would have ended here. Just some basic criticism of Mushroom Girl. But like what I said in the intro, and, you know, the title of the video, she's way worse. the word bigot has been thrown around by a lot of people nowadays, and it's pretty much lost its meaning. But here's the actual definition of it, and I want you to note what I've highlighted here. A person who is intolerant of opinions which conflict with their own, as in politics or morals, which is, how the fuck do you even say that? And blindly devoted to their own church, party, belief, or opinion. And this, my friends, perfectly describes Mushroom Girl. And you may be wondering, how have I come to this conclusion? How is she a bigot? Well, this is a quote directly from the horse's mouth, apparently.
We should respect all beliefs. No, we shouldn't. Your belief is stupid and your God is stupid. Shut up.
And even with no context, saying this to anyone would classify you as a bigot. You're straight up just calling someone's belief stupid. And you know what the funniest part is? She's also a hypocrite, and pretty much the same part. She literally calls Mr. Frost a bigot in the same part. I'm not even joking.
I think it's adorable how Mr. Frost thinks that he can get away with saying literally whatever the fuck he wants and going complete mask-off bigot as long as he uses his God as an excuse.
And I find it really cute, Mushroom Girl, that you go full mask-off bigot just because someone else is a bigot. But don't worry, guys, she clarifies she isn't a bigot. She only makes fun of people for being stupid.
Because I'm an asshole, not a bigot. I don't invalidate people for their gender. I invalidate people for their lack of intelligence and lack of critical thinking skills.
But didn't you literally draw gay Muslims in front of a YouTuber named Shark Hunter because he's Muslim?
I'm drawing Muslims because he's Muslim and he's mad.
That's literally you mocking Shark Hunter's beliefs. The only way you can realistically defend this is by saying, oh, I believe you can't make fun of trans people, but you can make fun of religious people. But that would be bigotry and hypocrisy because, you know, they're both identities. Not only that, you use your own, one of your own scenes, which is a gay alien that you self-describe as a degenerate, just to make fun of them. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, elephant in the room? I'm using EXE as an avatar. The main reason why I chose to for this particular video is because, well, what better to argue against the anti-degenerate movement than to use a character who is truly within his heart and soul a degenerate?
And oh boy, Mushroom Girl, your case gets even worse. You directly compared donating church money to flushing money down the toilet. Genuinely, what the fuck is wrong with you, genuinely? Not only that, you've literally used self-harm just to be edgy in your webtoon. And in the next chapter, it gets completely ignored and gets covered up by a hoodie. Not only that, you literally depict these characters doing drugs. And the worst part about this is that these characters are around 12 to 13 years old. These characters are literally self-harming and they're around 13. Genuinely, what the fuck, Mushroom Girl? Grown-ass woman, by the way, drawing kids self-harming, by the way. You should listen to your own advice and get
a job!
Yeah, Mushroom Girl, can you explain why in your content disclaimers of your webtoon, it literally has sexual abuse in it? Yeah, can you explain that to me? Because, a lot of the time your webtoon literally shows physical abuse already happening inside the webtoon and self-harming. So, are you gonna, like, draw kids getting... Because if so, you're pretty much a pedophile. But seriously though, why is this going to be in the webtoon? It genuinely adds nothing to... It literally adds nothing. Like, I don't understand why this is in the webtoon.